Good morning, my beautiful people. It is Cherry Heart here and I am back with another video. So this one has been my most requested since my Onlyfans how much I make video. The most requested. The amount of messages I've gotten has just been incredibly overwhelming and they've all been positive. Every single one of them has been positive except for one, and that was just because they were saying that I was stupid for not knowing if I did my taxes or whatever. By the way, I do my taxes on that. I just didn't realize. Sorry, dumb bitch moment, my bad. So I do want to do this tips video because of how many people I've had in my inbox asking for tips. So I've written down all of the things that I think you guys need to know to make money on OnlyFans. Like I did say in my last OnlyFans video, I'm not a professional. I am not Anna Paul, I'm not Michaela. I would love to be, but I'm not. I just have rebuilt my account so many times. I've seen so many other girls' accounts. I've helped girls with their accounts. Like I've seen back and forth of everything. I know other ways of making money, other girls' techniques of making money that don't work for me, etc, etc. Also, I have no makeup on. This is just going to be a chill video. You and I are just going to have a cute little conversation like we're friends sitting at a coffee club. Those are rappers. I'm going to be a friend showing you how to make money, girl. We're going to boss up in 2022. We're going to make that bank. So let's get into it. How to make money on OnlyFans. So it is really, really hard to make money on OnlyFans without a following. I've had a lot of girls in my inbox saying that it's the followers are the hard part. That is the biggest part, is first of all getting people to actually find your account and subscribe. So with that, I'll be showing you guys ways that you can get people to know that you're doing OnlyFans, to promote yourself, and I'll give you tips on that all the way through. But I understand that is the biggest one for people. It was the biggest one for me. Like when I first started, I barely had any followers on Instagram. I was new to dancing. Granted, I can network myself through dancing, but I didn't at the time because so many people that knew me were coming in and I just didn't know if that would be a good idea to be networking my OnlyFans everywhere. So I did it very privately for the first like month or two, and then I just was like, fuck it. And then I started making good money. Like it's sort of something you need to throw yourself in. You can throw yourself in or just half-ass it, but if you throw yourself in, you're gonna make money. That does not mean you have to show your vagine. That does not mean you have to show your face. You can literally not have to show your face, not have to show your vagine, not have to show your booty hole, and you can still make bank. But you gotta put yourself all in. You've gotta do all in or you won't make anything. It's very straightforward and honest. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm going to be completely honest with you because at the end of the day, I will always support all of my girls that want to do this. But you do have to consider the fact that you've got to go all in to make your money. If you only want to make like a little bit just to cover your rent, perfect. If you want to be making bank, then, you know, you need to throw yourself all in. Tip number one is establishing who you are as a creator, not as a person. You can create a false persona for yourself. You don't have to be who you are. I am very much myself because I just find it easier. Like I have a bit of a persona that I put on and that's just a confidence persona. Like I am quite socially awkward and I have very, very bad anxiety. You just wouldn't be able to tell. I put that persona on, and doing OnlyFans and dancing does help me with that persona. But if you met me at the shops, I'll be like, oh, hi, like, how are you? Like, I'm very awkward, but I still love meeting you guys. Like, I love when you guys come up to me at the shops. It's great, even though I look like a train wreck most of the time. It's adorable. I love it. Yeah, like establishing who you are. I'm very girl next door, homely vibes. I also get told I'm a boss bitch vibe, like CEO vibes from some of my regulars because of my haircut and just the way I act and stuff. So I play on that. I play on that very, very well. It can be like cutesy, but also like cheeky. Like I'm very cheeky. And that's what makes me my money on OnlyFans and dancing as well. I will do a separate video on tips for dancing, but this one's mainly an OnlyFans one. But the girls who are dancing and OnlyFans, I'm just going to include little bits here and there so you can sort of tie it all in together. So I had a little bit of an identity crisis at work that translated into my OnlyFans, and that's only because I'm going to talk very briefly on it. I was stripping with another girl, I was hustling with her. And she was just constantly picking on what I looked like, how much I was eating, what I weighed, etc, etc. That very much translated into what I wore, how I did my hair, how I translated myself. I didn't want to be like her because if I straighten my hair, or God forbid, I was trying to copy her. So it kind of, I was curling my hair a lot, wearing very sparkly things. I love my sparkles. I don't like wearing sparkly lingerie. I love the stripper wear of it. Like Frankie, what Frankie loaned to me, love it. It's not my money making thing. My money making thing is lingerie and like stuff that holds my tits up because I've got big boobs. So all that sort of translated into my OnlyFans, and I lost subs because I just didn't know who I was, and I was doing collaborations with her on my OnlyFans and people weren't happy with it, and it just threw me out because she was obviously like very home, like she was very girl next door vibes as well. So then I was trying to be different from her, so she didn't say I was copying her, and it was just very like back and forth, back and forth. I put on weight, then I lost weight, I put on weight, and then I lost weight because I was just constantly just in a back and forth situation. And yeah, I don't know, it just very much threw out my money, especially on OnlyFans, but I've sorted it. I'm very happy with who I am right now. I'm on my weight loss journey. I am making YouTube videos. I've established who I am, and I love who I am, and it's definitely translated a lot into my OnlyFans, and it's made me so much more money and so much more money dancing. Oh my God. But also establishing a theme. So if you're like e-girlish, you know, make that a thing. You know, take it, like put your tits out, gaming, like if that's what your subs want, then do that. And honestly, don't tailor it on what people want first. Make it your own, make it your theme, and people will subscribe because they have a kink for it. You would know as yourself what your theme is. Mine is very homely. So I take photos in the kitchen, I take photos, I know what you're thinking, yes and yes. I take photos cleaning, yes. I know what you're thinking, please don't come for me. I make money doing it. If I enjoy doing it, please don't come for me. Because people pay so much for that, because girls obviously don't want to do that. Like when they're with someone, they're not going to be like, oh yeah, let me clean naked for you because you have a kink. No, I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. I happily take photos in a maid costume in a kitchen cleaning because people pay like $100 for a video of photos in that way, because I find that stuff sort of like, it's a little bit derogatory. So I obviously charge more for that because I'm like, well, it's crossing, it's on the line, it's breaching the line, but like, you know, all that sort of thing. I'm very homely, so anything in the house, you know, curtains, like beds and blankets and like hotel rooms, like that sort of thing is my theme and my vibe. So if you're very much like me, definitely go towards that sort of theme. It's a very big money making theme because people feel like they're there with you and that's what they want. But saying that, if you want to go like sinister, if you want to go like gothic, or if you want to go e-girl, or if you want to go just full on kinks, go for it. Like absolutely go for it. Make sure you just know that that's what you want to do and establish your theme. Take photos beforehand. Like I said in my other video, make sure you at least have maybe 20 to 30 photos uploaded in that time that your account's getting approved. And you know, have those photos prepared. Make them yours, make them your own vibe, because people will know you. People will know your vibe. People will see those photos and be like, oh yes, that was that. It just makes it so much easier and so much better. I blend into the crowd a little bit because I do a big money making thing, but I'm also my own person. People see my photos and they go, hang on, that's Cherry. And like, because I make that theme my own, even though it's a very common theme, you can still make common themes your own. As long as you put in the time and the effort, perfect. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the balance between professional and personally taken photos. I always like to put up a poll every month with new subscribers, what they'd like to see. I put professional photos and taken photos. I usually upload very much photos that I've taken. I don't really upload photos that are professionally taken just because of the connection. And when I put that up, I did have a girl that had subbed to me just to see what I was posting, which I'll get into. It was a good thing, by the way. She commented, she sent me a message privately and she went, hey babe, I'm just letting you know, like you should definitely be posting personally taken photos just because otherwise I feel disconnected. 100%. I 100% agree with that. And that's what I usually do anyways. So it was really good of her to tell me that anyways. I love hearing it from a subscriber's point of view, but I always will vouch personally taken photos where you literally just pull out your phone and go, whoo, are going to make so much more money and people so much more happy than professionally taken photos. Because professionally taken photos, although they look beautiful and although all those photographers are actually incredible, guys like it when they feel like they're there and it's, you know, not so disconnected. Whereas professionally taken, they know someone took that photo. They know that it wasn't just like, oh, hey babe, like it was actually set up, it was timed, yet it was paid for. You had to pay for those photos, you know, someone was there taking them. It makes them feel very disconnected and they don't like it in that way. Although I do still post professionally taken photos and guys like them in small proportions. Another thing this girl did say is make sure if you're posting professionally taken photos or even personal photos is to post them on different days so it's not all the same lingerie in big blocks. Completely agree, definitely do that, because I did notice way back when I was doing big things of the same lingerie, people were getting over it so quickly. If you post different photos and then like jumble them up, they're not going to remember it. They're going to think it's a new photo every day when it was all from that same professional or personal photo shoot, depending on route you want to go on. I will suggest that personally taken photos as a majority will make you more money. What I've seen from all the girls I've talked to and all the girls I've subbed to and tried to help out, personally taken photos, as soon as they start taking personally taken photos, their subscribers and their likes and their money just goes through so much more. Definitely do not sell professionally taken photos as much as personally, because personally, if they're paying for it, like a big sub of PPV, they will want to feel connected to you, and that's usually by personally taken photos. Promoting yourself. Oh, this girl just like sent me a message being like, okay, I'll give it a go. Would love to meet with you one day and hang out. You seem so nice and funny. Bless your soul. I was actually talking to her about promotion. She was telling me that it was a bit hard to find subscribers. Some guy just commented on my TikTok saying, I got kicked out of the vault for throwing $100 in $5 notes. I said, don't believe that, sorry. Why do people lie? Like, anyways. Promoting your OnlyFans. I did talk about it briefly in my how much I make video about OnlyFans. But promoting your OnlyFans on places like Instagram, girl, you need to put it in the link tree, because if you tag it straight to your Instagram, it will get banned. And I've had girls that I know that have like 30,000 followers and then their Instagram gets taken down and they can't revive it. Even Snapchat is a little bit iffy, but if you've got a Snapchat and you're okay with people knowing, definitely link it to there and let them swipe up through that. But yeah, put it through a Linktree account and link that on your OnlyFans, and then it won't flag it. Twitter is the biggest one that I use to promote myself. Twitter does not have a sensory thing, so you can post full naked photos. Still wouldn't suggest doing that. I would be blurring yourself out and then putting a link. Don't bother about what you offer, because if they like what they see, they'll go over anyways. You don't need to tell them what you offer. You can put that in your bio on OnlyFans. Twitter is the biggest platform. You can go through and find OnlyFans pages and comment your link, and people will subscribe to you because people look for it. You can find people being like, looking to buy content tonight, and you can link your OnlyFans. It's a big way to blow up. Well, not blow up, but to get like at least 50 subs. Like when I first started, I was a little bit iffy about it. I was posting on Twitter all the time and I got like 100 subs in a couple of weeks just because of Twitter, and I was constantly on it. You've got to put in the time and the effort to constantly be on it and replying to people on Twitter and stuff, but it will help you make money. Like, it's just that first push of really putting in the effort and the time to promote yourself, you will make that money. Consistency. So consistency with posting. I would post every single day and send out a PPV every single day, which is a pay-per-view. You can just post 1 photo a day or 2 photos a day on your feed, and they don't even have to be naked or anything like that. They can just be in lingerie, your ass, your tits, whatever. You can blur it out, whatever. And then you can send through PPVs every single day, which is where you make bulk of your money. If you do it every day, people are going to stay subscribed because they know they're getting that content every day and they know it's consistent, and you're not just going and forgetting about it because you've got your short little bit of money. Make it consistent, because at the end of the day, people don't want to subscribe and then only see 2 photos posted that month and then nothing for the rest of the month. They're going to get annoyed with that, unfortunately. Like I said in my last video, they want a wank bank. So give them a wank bank. I definitely suggest starting off by scheduling out per week. So sit down, take a whole week's worth of photos and then schedule it out for the next week, and you'll keep on top of it and it'll just make it so much more easy for you. Promotions. So I will talk about how you can do, I'm trying to make this very quickly because my battery is going low. Promotions on your OnlyFans subscription. So don't sell yourself short. You are worth the money, babe. You're worth the money. Like, if you want to do a free account, do a free account and then people have to pay in the account. That's fair enough. You're worth the money. So I have my subscription as $12.50. I could have it higher, I know that. But what I like to do is I have it at that mid-range, because then when I do promotions, it will still bring it down to maybe $5 and people are like, oh shit, yeah, that's a bargain. They come in, they see it, they spend more money. I will do free promotions too, so I'll get like 100 subs just from free trial, and then they'll buy my pay-per-view. It sort of balances out like that, but do not sell yourself short. If you want to sell your, if you want to sell your subscription at $30, sell your subscription at $30. People will buy it. Just because people don't buy it in the first week or two because you're starting, doesn't mean that you're too high in a price. People will buy it. People do value you. Just don't sell yourself short. If you want to have it as $1, have it as $1. If you want to have it at $12.50, have it at $12.50. Don't think that that's your worth. When I first started, I remember the amount of men that knew me, well, boys actually, that knew me, that would be posting up, oh, so your worth is only $12.50. Shut up. If I want to sell it at $12.50, I can sell it at $12.50. I don't really care. I don't care. But because I know the money I make, and I know the people that spend money in pay-per-view. So it's really up to you. Like, honestly, that's something that you would have to just sit down with yourself and be like, okay, well, you know, what am I okay with getting every month? Another tip I have for you is research menus. So look up OnlyFans menus on Google and it'll come up with a few. I am happy to send you mine. I've sent quite a few girls my OnlyFans menu from my last video. So if you shoot me a message on Instagram, I will send it to you and you can have a look through that. And then make your own, because my prices don't match on the two that I sent through, but it's just to give you a rough example of what I offer. Definitely create your own menu before you start selling custom content, because even though you're sending pay-per-view that's to everyone, people want custom content. You're gonna have to send a menu through. When I didn't have a menu, oh my god, it was so difficult. It was actually completely difficult. Like, I wish I did. I was just guessing prices and then it was just not it. The menu have set prices and you have a set money you're making, and send it through as the first message that they get. You can send through an automated message when they subscribe. Send that menu through straight away so they already know what it is and they will most likely ask for something. You can sub to your favorite creators. I sub to Anna Paul and I sub to Michaela because I absolutely love them. I think they're such incredible people. I just love them. So I subscribe to them because I look up to them quite a bit. I like their backstory. I completely understand their backstories. So I subbed to them and I looked at what they were doing. Did I copy them exactly? No. That's weird. Please don't sub to a creator and copy every single photo they have exactly. It's weird. I looked at a lot of their photos and I was like, wow, I really like the homely vibes of their photos. I take similar photos anyways. So I was like, cool, I really like this. I was seeing how she was wording her pay-per-view. Like, did I copy her stuff exactly? No. Did I even really copy her stuff? No. I just admired what she was doing, and you can take bits and pieces from different subscribers. I've had a lot of girls who have actually subscribed to me from my last video, just wanting to see, you know, what I post, what my pay-per-view looks like, all of that sort of thing, and I value that so much that they subscribed just to see. I have had girls copy me fully though, and that's just weird. Please don't do that. Like, the exact pose, the exact smile, everything, the exact same makeup, please don't do it. It's weird. You've got your own style, you've got your own theme. People will pay you for you, not you trying to copy someone else. It doesn't work like that. But to all my girls who have subscribed to like support me and stuff and just see what I'm posting, love you so much. 10 out of 10. Make sure you stay active in your messages. If you're not active in your messages every day, they're gonna feel a bit of a disconnect and they're gonna feel like that's not worth the money because they want to talk to you. They're paying you, you're giving that time, and then they're giving the money. It's sort of like they want that time spent with you through Messenger. They can't spend it in person with you, so they want to at least get a few messages. Not all messages have to be pay-per-view messages. Ask them how they're doing. Like, ask them about their day, send out a mass message asking about how everyone's day is. If they're not feeling good, be like, is there anything I can help you with? And most times I'll be like, oh, you know, I just kind of want like a bit of a pick-me-up. Like, can you send me a photo? Like, you'd be like, okay, sure, babe. Like, what's your budget today? Like, you know, is there a certain set price you want? Like, I can work around it. Like, all of that sort of thing, it all ties in. And, you know, they are all people. They do want to be asked about their day. You are their naked therapist, or you're their lingerie therapist. It depends if you're going naked or not. Remember that they are people. They are people, so please treat them like it. You know, they're not wallets. They're not people wallets. How's that term go? I don't know. But they're not wallets. They do have feelings. Are mostly good people who are lonely. And, you know, they probably will pay your bills. Like, they're going to be mostly nice people. Yes, you do get some of those people that it's like, sir, take a step back. pipe down, leave me alone. Like, yes, you get that. And there is quite a lot of people like that. But this is also something I want to say on. You can say no. You can personally say no, because guess what, babe? It's your page. It's your money. You create the prices. You're working for yourself. If you're not comfortable with something, say no. I wish that I had someone on YouTube to tell me you can say no. Because when I first started, the amount of creepy, kinky, awful stuff that I got sent through for me to do for money, bare minimum money, I was like, oh, is this what OnlyFans is? Like, it made me so scared to say no. I did draw the line, but holy shit, it took some balls to draw that line. And like, I wish I had someone on camera telling me, babe, you can say no, because you work for yourself. You're your own boss. You set those prices. If you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. Please don't do it, because you won't enjoy it. You won't enjoy the money. You'll feel guilty about the money. You won't appreciate, you know, your job. You won't want to do it for long. You'll burn out quickly. You can say no. And honestly, if you are concerned about something being sent in your inbox, shoot me a message. I'll write up a message for you to send back. Like, I'm okay. I've got balls. I've got a backbone now. Doing it for almost a year and a half has given me a backbone. But when I first started, I know how scared I was. Even though it was still online, it was scary. It was scary. But I'm glad I kept to it, because it was worth the money, and I have incredible subscribers now, and I don't get that creepy stuff. And if I do, well, I just tell them to F off, because at the end of the day, that's not worth my mental stability to be dealing with people that stress me out like that. So I'm always open in my inbox on Instagram for you to send me a message. If someone said something to you and you don't know how to reply, you don't know how to say no, I'll write up a message just for you, babe. I understand. I wish someone did it for me. That's the end of my tips video. I got it just in time. My camera is about to die. I really hope I helped you guys a little bit. I feel like there was a lot that I still needed to cover, but these videos are going to be quite long. So I can always do part 2s, part 3s, etc. If you want more tips on certain things, leave it down below. If you want a whole video on how to promote yourself on Twitter with OnlyFans, leave that down below. Like, I'm happy to help you guys out with that factor. But I really hope this video at least gave you a little bit of limelight on how to make some money on OnlyFans. My vlogging video out on Monday, my weight loss journey video out on Tuesday, and videos like this out on Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.